Good day, everybody. Good day. In the studio right now, boy, I am blessed. I even got the flyer. See, I got to prove them that I've been talking about them. I got the flyer right here. We got Lady Love and,
Hello.
and Queen V in the house.
Hey.
Yeah, look at them. Look at them. They look so nice over there, like a pick-a-pear. So we I've been following V for a while, and me and Lady Love, we talked Saturday, and she said I met her before at Flames, but I don't remember. I don't remember. Do you remember Lady Love?
I do because Elisa was having her students, get some public exposure and sing, and I had just gotten back to town, so
Yeah.
I was having some vocal issues, so I couldn't sing. But Elisa and I go back to when she was still in school. That was in the 80s. Yeah. So, yeah, I was there, and I remember you were broadcasting from there.
Now I remember. Now I remember. It took that for you to tell me who was there. Yeah, I remember because all the kids would come in there and they would come in there and sing. Mm-hmm. And that started something. I would go sit up at Flames almost every Saturday at 3 p.m. and broadcast live from there. Well, I discovered Lisa had these singers that would come in there. And I said, why don't y'all come on and sing before karaoke? And they would come in and sing, and then it was karaoke after. They would stay and sing karaoke too. So it was fun those days. Yeah, now I remember. Now it's time for me to pick on this particular person.
Uh-oh.
And she said, uh-oh. So, let me switch back to me so they get my expression. We, in Queen V, I don't know if we was on the phone or we were texting, one of them. And I said, well, Janine, I said, and they said, oh, she's overseas, but she's incognito. I said, I'm going to find her. So I got on YouTube, and I text V back and said, I found her. Mm-hmm. Then V text back and said, I found more of her. It's just like you were all over the place. Mm-hmm. And, I'm going to go to you because I got this one question to ask you. I know what your answer is going to be, but I got to ask it. I talked to many R&B singers that was overseas, and they treat the R&B singers like royalty over there. Did you get the same feeling when you're over there?
Not only a feeling, it's true.
Ooh.
It's true.
And they take care of you over there, don't they?
They do.
So what's the difference between over there and coming back over to the States?
Because over there, they want to be you.
Ooh.
So they gravitate to you to learn as much about you as they can. When I first got there, I even went through the, can I touch your skin? Because, they thought maybe we felt different, but R&B, they love it. They even go through this, what they have is a genre called black music. I never knew music had color, but they have black music. And a lot of them are doing everything they can to emulate what blacks do in R&B. They even had German hip hop, which I thought was an oxymoron. But all cultures now are doing hip hop, but not really, I would say, not say paying homage, but they act like they forgot where it came from.
Oh.
But overseas, yeah, they love R&B.
Man, I could just see that right now, them over there. So, question. When they emulate R&B singers, and I seen some of them can't speak a bit of English, but they could sure sing English.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
and they sound good. You don't hear the accent or anything.
Yeah. Even had a guy, what was his name? Daniel Storanov. He was from Romania. He was part of a Temptations review. That lets you know how he sounded.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, so it comes out of everybody.
And so with you being over there and singing and touring and all that good stuff, did you run across any racism?
Yes, but not directly. It was certain parts that you knew not to go in, like the east part of Germany, they had a lot of skinheads, and you'd hear things on the news about things that they were doing. But the areas that I was in, and it was all musical tours, so we didn't have to deal with anything. It made me think of who was that? Lady Sing the Blues, Billie Holiday, when Diana Ross was on that bus, and the KKK folks was outside and she had to stay down. I didn't have to run across anything like that, but it was there. I was in some of the East German side where it was a high concentration of skinheads.
And then you got to look at it this way, because most musicians, y'all are in a tight-knit group where you basically look out for each other, no matter what color your skin is, no matter what or how you talk. It was just that unique bond that y'all had. Is that about right?
Yeah. I mean, music binds, A lot of times they don't even understand what the words are saying. They just, the sound touches them.
Yeah.
And as I was telling V, we used to do some weddings, and one of the main requested songs at the weddings was I Will Always Love You. But the song's about people breaking up. Okay? But the only part they heard was I Will Always Love You.
Yeah, so basically they're not really listening to the lyrics.
They don't understand the language. They don't know what the words really mean.
But they remember that part. I will always love you. So that's what they're dedicating in the wedding.
And I'm glad you said that. When you said that one guy from Romania, Temptations, I was in a small town here, and this one guy came up to me. He said, Ron. I said, yeah, man, Motown, that was such a sad era. And I looked at him, and these exact words. I said, well, basically, you never been black. So you don't understand the struggles we went through. What they were singing and what they were writing is stuff that they went through.
Yes.
You have to look at it like that. They wrote what they went through. That was the only way of doing it. I said, let's go way back to slavery time. They sung songs to send messages. That's where the blues really started, right then and there, because they sung song, and once they learned that song, it passed on from one plantation to another. That was a way of getting the word. It was like a code that we had. So when he sat up there and said that Motown was a sad era, no, that was a great era.
Right.
To me, it was, because we understood it. If it was so sad, why they always playing our music in these movies and stuff?
For real. And come on, country, that originated from blacks as well.
Yeah.
Okay, the original cowboys, they looked like us.
But they took it from us.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be, I'm going to leave that one alone.
Yeah, because they took land too. Oh, wait, did I go there?
Yeah, you sure
I'm
did.
sorry, that was my Tourette's.
I'm still
sorry.
waiting for that mule and all the other stuff,
Well, I mean, if they want to keep the mule, I'll just take the 40 acres.
Hey, for real.
Yeah.
I don't need to clean up after that mule no way.
Yeah.
Can't ride.
Hey, that's good fertilizer, though.
Well,
But anyway.
Help with them acres.
All right, that's enough of history here on WSAN Radio. All right, we are here with my girl, Queen V.
Yes, sir.
And she is a character. I remember meeting Queen V for the first time. I tell this story all the time. I gave her a hard time the first time I met her.
Yes.
If you believe that. I just like I knew her. I just went on and got on her case. I mean, it wasn't bad, but I wasn't subtle either.
No.
But then I heard her sing, and I said, you got a beautiful voice. And I think at that time she was shy. She would say, no, it's all right. What do you mean, all right, girl? You can sing. And so I'm not saying it's my fault for her breaking out her shell, but I'm going to take some responsibility for it, because I sat there and told her. And I remember when I sat and told you, I said, you're going to be discovered one day. You're going to get out there. I said, one day you're going to cut your own record. Remember when I said that?
Yes, sir.
And I said, one day you're going to do, and that day came.
Yes, you did.
And not only one, she came with another one too. And I said, so V, how does that feel that you broke your own ice? I'm gonna say that because it was something you wanted to do, And let's get a little background on this with you. She is a cancer survivor. She had a lot of things going on. Music was not exactly there, but it was in her heart. But at that time, she was worried about getting herself healthy. But once you did that, oh, shoot.
Yeah.
The Queen V came out.
What's new to me, like I said back then, was the R&B realm. I've been singing since I was 5, but it's always been in church and with gospel groups and gospel genre. And so after, like I said, went through that season with cancer, there was a lot of things that I had on my vision board, and one of them was singing with a band, and getting a CD, and writing a book. And so, like you said, writing the book, accomplished. Now got a single out, accomplished, and now I'm currently with a band. And so
Several. Accomplished.
And I kind of met, you almost similar to Lady Love, is through karaoke. I was going around doing karaoke. I didn't make the Flames. I think I made it to Flames a few times, and then it shut down or moved on, or something happened, so I didn't get to go that often. But just was singing karaoke, and it seemed like every time I would go and sing karaoke, someone in a band would come and ask me, "Do you sing with a band?" And my answer would be no. And I would remember when I tried to, then I ran into the thing, oh, well, nobody knows her. Nobody knows her. Nobody knows her. I was like, okay, well, I'll just keep singing karaoke. And then one day, Mississippi, I told you, ran into me, and my friend Smooth's like, hey, he has a band, and he's looking for a singer. I was like, go get his business card. And so that's when I joined Juss'us. And so I began singing with Juss'us. Well, of course, before that, I was with Rob Noble. So I'm not going to miss that. Rob Noble, he was more focusing on writing originals. He had several original songs, and I was coming and going to the studio with him. And 2 of them were recorded, and then one he featured me on the single with Hey Boy that came out this year. But I started singing with Scipio, with Juss'us, and we went through different players in the, originally I was hired to sing with them background, and then the 2 lead singers left, so I became one of the lead singers. Went through a few other people, and I was like, Scipio, you got these men here. I am a very high soprano. I sing love ballads and songs, with women who, like Whitney Houston and Stephanie Mills, and these men came background. I wish we had a female singer. And then my drummer, Mr. Lionel, he's like, V, I got somebody I want to introduce you to. I don't know if y'all will vibe, and you won't hurt my feelings if you tell me she ain't gonna work out. I'm just ask her to come, and then later on you tell me if it's a thumbs up or a thumbs down. And then who walks in the room is Miss Janine Love, Lady Love. I didn't know who she was, but it's kind of, the vibe was just there. I mean, she hugged me, and we, she sat back trying to act like she quiet and humble. Like I was doing when you met me, And so I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm new to this, and she's quiet. I hope she's not new, because I can't teach her nothing, because I'm learning too. And she never is humble. I was going to say, she's very humble. She never mentioned, how some people say, oh yeah, I'm so-and-so, and I used to sing with this, and I background with them, and I traveled over the country, and I've been here, and I've been there, and I've sung with this man, and never mentioned all the accolades that she does have.
That's only because what I've done is history. What am I doing now?
Yeah.
Making history.
Yeah. So I have my memories. I enjoy thinking back on a lot of the stuff and things that I learned along the way. But this is a lifetime thing for me as well. So, yeah.
Yeah. So, which going to bring us to this right here?
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow. I'm going to love to do this. All right. A little bird put something in my ear a while back. Not that far back. It was Queen V.
You ain't supposed to tell on me.
I'm telling.
Chirp.
I got on a pair of shoes too tight. As Richard Pryor said, I'm going to just speak. I'm going to tell everything. I'm going to tell all your business right here. No, but she was telling me that, y'all two were going out on not on your own, but y'all call yourself Just Us. And I'm looking at the flyer right now. Nice flyer. And let everybody know they're going to debut Friday at Tank's Pizza.
Yeah.
Friday. And what is that located at? It's on 902 North New Braunfels. So tell us about the meetings of the minds y'all got together and decide to do this.
Well, I guess it would be because a lot of people approach us about doing things. And what should I say? Oh, here I go. I'm used to performing with tracks because that's something that we used to do overseas a lot too. But I started here at home with tracks. So I have a slew of a whole library of different songs, genres, and all of that. So we went and, we go out and hear some other groups, and we're seeing many people are performing with tracks. And she's like, we can do that. I said, yeah, we can. And then that's when I told her what I had, what we could do, and she took it from there. She's the business mind. Because even though this is home for me, I've been out of contact with a lot of people. I don't know who's doing what. A lot of things have changed. I was gone, 28 years. So she knows the venue. She knows the people. And she's out there, working her magic. And she's getting us booked. So there's been some places wanted to hire us, but we didn't take it because we want to do this debut first, get a feel for everything, and make sure it's right.
Yeah.
However, we're pretty sure this is going to go great,
Yes.
and we're going to take off. So hopefully if you don't see us Friday, you'll see us around because we're going to keep it going.
Gonna keep it going. Yeah, and the way it came about with me, like she said, I'm out a lot just scouting and going to see different bands. I'm helping certain venues book local artists here in San Antonio. And so I run into a lot of club owners, venues, and a lot of them may be a small venue that can't fit an 8-piece band or a 6-piece band. So when I see that, I ask them, I said, have you ever considered just hiring a trio, maybe a keyboard and a singer, or maybe a track show? And so one young lady called me and asked me about the band Juss'us. Like I said, we're still with Juss'us
Yes.
band. And so I said, when we're not going to be with the full band, Juss'us, then Queen V and Lady Love will be Just Us. See the connection? So anyway, so the lady called me and asked me, she said, it's a small venue, can't fit a big 8-piece band. Do you do a trio? I said, I don't have a trio, but I have a duet. And so that's when I came to Lady Love. I said, a lot of different venues I've been running into have been asking for a smaller size band. It might be a venue that can't even, put out the cost for a full band. And so they're like, okay, yeah, let's do that. And so I have a few other people, and like I said, in mind, like she said, who's asked us once they heard that we was out there because they've heard us with Juss'us. And so, like Lady Love said, let us get through our debut, and we'll be ready for the rest of you guys who were inquiring about us, because we're definitely willing to come on out.
See, so will y'all be singing duets together, or will you be singing a solo a piece? How's that going to work?
It's a little bit of both. We've made a duet out of some songs, where we switch off some of the verses, back each other on the hook. We're going to vibe with the music. And basically it is going to be her lead, my lead, her, back and forth. But we're there with each other the whole while, except for there's a couple songs. Background is not needed. Okay, and just to give you a hint, I can do this because you did it at the comedy thing.
Yeah.
But a song like "And I Am Telling You," that's no backing at all. So V will be there blowing everybody out their seats, okay?
I'm gonna try.
But no, you're gonna do it. You're gonna do this.
And so, and you know, and songs that we might be doing that, hey, you remember I told you we did karaoke and we brought some pips up when G Train was singing? Mm-hmm. He was one of the pips.
Oh, we're gonna have us a pip. We're gonna have us one.
What? Wait a minute.
We're talking about you, not to you.
At least you're talking at me, not behind my back.
Yeah, so we're just gonna have some fun. It might be, you know, some male backgrounds in some of the songs. I'm like, you know, there's some pips in the audience. We can come up there. And I remember you did that.
Oh, there you go. But that's all right. I'm not shy.
No, you're not.
She said, Deborah, no, you're not. You're not at all shy. You know, but you know, you being in the music industry, I've been around music basically my whole life. Because my dad back in the days would have that reel to reel. He would record music off the radio. We had family reunions. He'd set up their reel to reel and play off that. Yeah. Then there was this one gold amp, a mono amp that was passed around to everybody in the family. It was an old tube amp. And so we would do that. So somewhere along the line, I got a wild hair and wanted to be a DJ. and this music started. I remember the very first 45 I bought. It was Marvin Gaye. I heard it through the grapevine.
All right.
And that was the first 45 I ever bought. And I was hooked after that. So how far back do you go with music? Do you go back to the Motown sound or contemporary R&B or what?
Me? Oh, well, like I told V, I go back to jazz, 50s, 60s.
Oh. I
was in the womb. My mom was a local musician. She was on the scene a lot. So as a child, I was going to rehearsals with her, learning a lot from Etta James to Nancy Wilson to just all kind of stuff. And one of the things that we used to do, or I guess it was a treat, once a week we'd get to go to the record store and pick a record that we wanted. Oh. You know, because we had Cape back then. You know, that was the black radio station.
Yeah, KAPE.
Yeah. So I was able to, you know, get a lot of stuff and listen to my own things that I enjoyed. But going to rehearsals with her, yeah. And I guess the first go round singing in public, it wasn't nothing that Michael and his brothers couldn't do. You know, I want you back. You know, I'm up there in little school talent shows, elementary school, singing Michael Jackson. But yeah, I've been doing this with bands, I guess, since I was about 19.
Wow. I'm going to jump on V right here. Not jump on her, but the place I used to be at, a museum. Mm-hmm. She remembered coming in there. She always say, DJ Ron G. I remember this place. I sung here at church when I was a little girl.
In the Sunshine Choir. Yep.
Yeah. So that brought back some memories, didn't it?
It did. Because, like I said, the church I grew up in is now a historical black museum. And so when you had your radio station there, I was like, oh my gosh, where you're set up. I used to sing in this choir. You know, way back then. So yeah, my genre again is more in the gospel, you know, more of the, you know, Yolanda Adams and those genres. But I'm learning a lot from Lady Love. So when we come on Friday, y'all gonna hear a little bit of everything. We gonna go take it back. We gonna bring it forth. It's no telling, but Motown. I mean, and it's, you know, some of your favorites. Okay.
Now, do y'all do y'all bounce off each other when you're brainstorming? Is something that, like, I'm thinking of this, oh, I was thinking about that too. Do y'all bounce off like that?
Who doesn't if you're really working together?
Yeah.
Okay. And we do all the time. I'm like, get out my head. Or, you know, yeah.
Yeah, even last night I was like, you know what, I'm thinking about replacing this song with this. And she said, which one you want to drop? And then she said, before I answered, she said it. I was like, get out of my brain. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, well, so that means y'all are bookends. You know, when you jive off each other like that, and it happens, and I would imagine sometimes when y'all singing, one of you will come up with a different twist or something different angle with it, and it works fine. The other look at the other and say, "Now, where'd you come up with that from?" Has that happened?
Many times,
Oh,
especially
wow.
in working with Juss'us, and we're up there, we're doing something. Next thing you know, here we go. We're just moving in the same way. It's not like we rehearse steps or nothing like that. It's too much pressure. We got to, deal with our
We
lyrics.
freestyle, and it looked like we've been practicing.
Yes.
Well, that's good because when you can sit up there and sing an ad-lib as you go along the ways, some of the words come out from your past, how you were brought up, and it be a lyric that you're singing, and that may fit in there somewhere. Have that ever happened sometimes?
Well,
Lady Love's good with that.
Oh.
She hears stuff and harmonies and stuff that can add and how we can end this song different. Yeah.
and she's very good with put this song into this one and make it's a blend that it's really sweet. And Lionel, he told you he didn't know if we would get along,
Yeah.
but he knew because he told me. He said, "I knew y'all was gonna get along just fine. I knew it." He said he knew.
Which one's Lionel, the one that introduced
He's
y'all?
the drummer.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
the
he was
drummer.
actually the drummer back when I first started working with bands when I was like
Okay.
19. He was the
Wow.
first drummer, and he was one of the baddest drummers
He
in
played
the city.
with LaFrance, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yep.
LaFrance came after we started. When we
Okay.
were doing what we were doing.
Because they was the band. I'm like, it wasn't like it's a whole lot of local bands now in San Antonio, but
Yeah.
way back then, it was only a few names that you can think of back then.
LaFrance and Horizon. Those are the only two I can remember.
You know, I'm glad you brought that up because on this radio station, I support the local artists. But the problem is, I can't get half of them to send me their music. I hear people saying, "Did you get that from them?" They never send it to me. And I want to dedicate a Saturday with a bunch of local artists playing their song. Maybe have them in the studio and interview a bunch of them. But I know it's going to take time. But it is a lot of talent in this city that I'm saying that San Antonio, the market is untapped. Nobody have tapped into this market right here. And it's a brilliant market right here, from jazz to blues to gospel to R&B. It's all right here. But we can't seem to get everybody together. Why is that we can't get everybody together?
They're thinking they got to go outside the city, Austin, Houston, Dallas. Like they don't think there's anything in San Antonio, but it is.
It is. And so that's my plan. I said, since Houston and Austin and even Dallas, they're tapping into the venues that we have here. I said, well, I'm going to go up there and tap into their market. So I've been looking and connecting, trying to get some information about, because I guess the only way they're going to know that San Antonio is here is if we show up.
But I think, too, the people in San Antonio are quick to go outside of San Antonio, to go somewhere else because the money is better.
Yeah,
So
that too.
they won't play in San Antonio, they'll play outside of.
Yeah. That makes sense because they want to go where the money is.
It's not always about the money.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's the love of the music a lot of times, and just I know a lot of bands have a certain amount a quota that they want to have for their bands, but sometimes just giving of yourself, it'll come back to you. Good measures, pressed down, shaken together. So when you do something for a venue who, like I said, can't afford the rate of an 8-piece band, but you come do it for them. You never know who's out in that audience.
Exactly. I was going to
You
say
never
same
know
thing.
who might see you doing that, and it looks good on your portfolio. I mean, we have a gig that I know because we gave to the veterans that now I have a connection with Command Sergeant Major, and he keeps us in mind because he knows that we were there to support the veterans resiliency program, and so now he calls us his band. And I'm
There you
excited
go.
about that. So I'm saying it's not always about, okay, that they're not giving me this much or that much. A lot of times you need to open up your gift and do it for what it's there for. It's a gift that we were given to give to someone else. And so when I see someone smiling, having fun because I'm singing or doing something, or if they having fun because they're laughing at how I sound singing, that's still bringing joy to them,
Yeah.
And the other thing about this Command Sergeant Major, He lives in New York.
In New York.
He calls Juss'us his band. When he comes to town, he wants us. And like V was saying earlier, he knows a good band. He's in New York, okay? And he prefers Juss'us.
You know, I'm going to mess with V right now. Janine, I don't know if you heard this story that you might hear for the first time.
Ooh, detail.
She was out in Cibolo. You know what club? You know, Nobles. She was out there singing one time. She blew the house down. These people was bringing her their credit card, plants, drinks. They was bringing her all that stuff. Said, "Can you sing again?" Word got back with me. I said, "Oh man, somebody donated her enough." See, they're gonna run out of plants because she was getting everything thrown at her. Now, V. Now, be honest with you. Am I lying?
You're not. That was so funny. I almost couldn't finish singing because one young man took off his Nikes and came and set them at the stage. I was like,
what do you want you to do with his shoes?
he was like, I don't have no money. He took off his shoes.
Go pawn these.
Yeah.
I can believe that.
But we were
V is
just
that
having
good.
fun.
V is.
Yeah, you know, I've heard some great music. Like I said, being out there booking a lot of different artists, you know, okay, I'm gonna just take the compliment.
There you
Yeah,
go.
you need to.
Thank you.
Need to.
Thank
And
you.
She says that I'm humble. Listen at her. Okay, she tells you she's more into the gospel genre. She's just getting into this.
Right.
But she's in it and she is working it. She's doing it. And the more she does different stuff, I'm not going to say she'll ever get cocky, but she won't. Because I know that won't happen. But her confidence is going to be even more so than what it is now because she knows what she can do.
Right. I heard her. She could hit those notes, and I turn around and look. I said, "You go, girl, with your bad self."
Yep, she got top, I got bottom.
That's what we're doing.
Well, you know, I am so proud of both of y'all, and to know both of you young ladies is a testimony because I brag about everybody, and I brag about y'all too all the time. There's nothing I don't say or do. Somebody say it. And if they talking bad about you, oh, it's a done deal because I'm getting on their case. What you talking about? I know them. They're not like that.
Oh, see that.
And I know how humble y'all are with everything because V would tell you that I've been accused of the same thing because V was my supporter. When I really started going with the radio, doing things, I said, I don't know about doing this. Oh, DJ Ron G, you could do it. Don't worry about it. And I look at her and say, you're not up here doing this. But she was another pusher for me to push me to where I'm at right now. And to admit that you have people helping you out, some people can't do that. I'll be the first one to say, I need all the help I could get.
Whoever don't need help is a fool. Straight up.
Yeah. Well, you know, y'all two, y'all going places. Only thing I got to say, when you get there, don't forget about me.
Yeah, we need somebody to step on. I mean yeah, for real.
See. What's that? What's that song by the OG? She used to be my girl.
No, we always got a hand. We always got a hand to help.
I know.
Anyone, everybody.
I would love to. We was talking off camera about who's going to introduce y'all Friday. We don't know. I said, somebody got to introduce y'all on y'all first gig. So I sort of put my foot in it. So
there you go.
So come on out and see Ron G in person.
Kicking it off for us.
Yeah. All right. So let's talk about there again at Tanks. I went out to Tanks for the first time. I didn't know that place was like that on the outside. On the inside, you go inside, it opens up. I never knew that. You know, it seemed like it's a building right there, nothing in back of it. But you go in there, it opens up. And it is a nice place to go to and visit and sit down and relax. So, what time is y'all show starting?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
8 to 10.
8 to 10. Got it right here. 8 to 10.
He's having a happy hour starting at 5 p.m. I think till 7.
Okay.
So yeah, you come to the happy hour if you want, but please stay for the show. The tickets are $10 in advance, and we have tickets, or you can go to Eventbrite and get tickets on there. They're $15 at the door. However, you can also reserve tables. If you go to Eventbrite, you can reserve tables. I'm gonna try and quote the prices, but go there to confirm. If you do a table for 4, it's $55, but you also get a small pizza, a medium pizza, and a bottle of champagne or wine. If you do a table for 8, I'm not going to quote that price because I don't remember what it was, but I know you get a large pizza and a bottle of champagne or wine. And I told them, I said, if you don't drink, ask for cranberry juice, orange juice, or water.
Oh, give me the bottle. I ain't shy.
So go and reserve your tables, get your tickets. Come on out and support us. There's some wonderful things going on at Tanks. It's going to be a backyard party. He has remodeled out there. The stage looks absolutely amazing. It's all covered. He has fans out there. Don't have to worry about the heat. It feels nice and cool. It's really like a backyard party out there.
Yeah.
Oh, you sound like you already seen a little R. Kelly backyard party. Number of backyard party. Well, ladies, I have nothing to say good things about you, and I'm looking forward to seeing y'all Friday. And I know y'all gonna just tear the house up.
We gonna try.
We're going to
Yeah,
do our
but y'all
dead level best.
see how level they are. Like, oh, we gonna try. Girl, they gonna have to replace their roof when y'all get finished.
They gotta finish the roof first.
Oh, the roof is on fire.
That was an inside joke from the comedy show.
The
At
comedy.
Tanks, they do comedy the first Friday of each month.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this past Friday, one of the comics, that was, one of his jokes, because you said the back is covered, but it's a wood cover, but you can also see, I can't even describe it, but he was acting like it was an unfinished thing. He's like, I'm gonna get up here and finish this roof, but yeah, the roof, it's on, and we gonna
Okay.
set it off.
All right, that's good to
Nice.
hear. Well, Lady Love, Quinn V, thank you for stopping by the studio. It's always a pleasure seeing both of y'all.
Thank you for
and
having us.
V, I don't care what I say about you. It's nothing
We
but
don't
love.
either.
It's nothing but love. See, used to be my girls over here. No, they still are. All right, thank y'all for stopping by the studio,
Yes,
and
sir.
we will catch y'all on Friday.
8:00.
Friday, I'm not gonna say it in jinx. I'm gonna leave it alone. But we'll see y'all Friday. All right, take care.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.